Hello, welcome to Victomind Digital Mental Math tutorial. Today we begin with the introduction to mental math and abacus. I use abacus or soroban. Soroban is a Japanese term or Asian term, and abacus is, I think it's an old Arabic device or tool or concept that was first introduced by Arabs. So this is abacus or soroban. I use them interchangeably. This is frame, and we use 13 rod abacus. This is different from there are shorter and longer versions, and we will be using 13 rod. This is more than enough, sufficient for us. So this is frame, and when we see kids, we show and teach them the abacus itself. So this is frame, and frame holds rods. These are rods that hold beads. Beads can be earthly, they are down, they are on earth, and these are heavenly beads, these are in heaven. So these are earthly beads, and these are heavenly beads. We have reckoning bar. Reckoning bar separates earthly beads from heavenly beads, and it doesn't allow them to mix together. Rods start from, when we begin count, from the home rod. Home rod is right in the middle, and it denotes singles. So ones, all the way 1 to 9 will be here. 10, which is not single, tens will be to the left, just like we write. 100 here, 1,000 here, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. We ask the first digit that kids know, and a question to you as well: what's the first digit you begin with? Some people say 1, it's actually 0, and 0 is what you see right now on the abacus. So whenever a bead touches the reckoning bar, it engages and it starts counting. For example, right now we see 0. We can compare this to bulbs. So whenever bulbs connect to electrical circuit, they light up. So we can say that anything touching the electric reckoning bar is now lit up. So this bead is 1, it's active. Anything that goes to it and touches or is activated from its neutral beginning position starts counting. So right now we see 2, 3, 4. This is 5. 5 can be explained as a fist. It's a bead on top that has 5 fingers in it. Okay, so this will be earthly beads, this will be heavenly bead. So again, just to show how things work on abacus, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's regarding singles. And then tens will be here: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Okay? So it's important to use correct set of fingers. For singles, we use right hand, and kids use right hand. And for tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, and all the way to the left, we use left hand. We use different sets of fingers. For singles, we use our thumb to raise earthly beads, and we use pointer to get our earthly beads down. So whenever we need to count, whenever we want to show 1, we will use our thumb, and whenever we want to, it's a +1, whenever we want to do -1, we will use our pointer. And why is that? It's simple to remember that thumb is a big boy, is a powerful boy who can raise and elevate these 4 beads. They are heavy, so we ask thumb to raise beads. So whenever it needs to go, whenever our beads, earthly beads, need to travel down, we ask, and we tell pointer, because it's not difficult to take it down, so pointer can do this job. So -2 will be this, +3, again we say, thumb, can you help me? Yes, I can. +3, -2, pointer again. It's very important to pay attention to the correct use of fingers, and we focus on the correct application. We pay attention specifically in first 2, 3, 4 weeks. It's very important to look at kids and ensure that they consistently use correct set of fingers. Singles, right hand, tens, left hand. Kids tend to jump with right hand onto tens because it's a lot of thinking processes, and they get confused and mixed. So right hand can jump onto tens, or left hand can jump onto singles. Kids can go activate tens and then go on to singles, and it's very important to keep them separate. Another mistake is they may go up, for example, they may use thumb on the heavenly beads, and it's a no, they shouldn't. For example, they may say +2, and then whenever we say, oh, the system generates +5, then they may use thumb, and to make sure that the heavenly bead is activated by our pointer finger. Okay, so whenever we need to go minus, so we don't let kids use their thumb, and we make sure that they use pointer finger. Same thing with tens. Okay, correct use of fingers, I explained you. Singles, it's a right hand up thumb on heavenly beads, 2, 3, -2, +3, -4, up thumb, pointer down, 5, pointer, -5, pointer again. Why is that? It's just one bead, pointer can do the job. It's all about the earthly beads at the bottom. Because of their number, 4 beads. To raise them, we need thumb. To take it down, pointer can do the job. Tens and hundreds and thousands, it's a different set of fingers. We use pointer to bring up 10, 100, and for convenience, kids use pointer again down. Okay, it's different from singles when we use our thumb to take earthly beads up, and then we use pointer down. It's different. Here on tens and hundreds, we will use our left pointer up and down as well. So our middle finger will just use our middle finger on 50, 500, 5,000, and so on. Okay, so we will be using our thumb up, pointer up, right pointer down, and then the same left pointer down again. Okay, so it's 5, so our heavenlies will be with middle finger. Here is just pointer up, down, and up. So it will be plus and minus. I will also show how to use these fingers on the small student abacus to make sure and see how kids operate and what mistakes they usually make.